Hello, everybody, and welcome back for another episode. Well, not really an episode, it's just another stream. It's been a while. I haven't opened up a lot of stuff. Haven't even been home for a while. And I just realized that fan that's over there is going to have to be a lot closer because it's going to get a little warm in here. It's going to get a little toasty. So, I've missed this. It's been a little while. I haven't gotten to open up more than 10 packs in the last week, and my goodness, has the itch been itching. I got it checked out. They said I just need more cards. That's all it is. So today, it's going to be a bit of a recap, kind of how the week went. I know I said that I was going to be doing a bunch of like shorts and stuff like that. I haven't really had the opportunity to actually do any of those things. The reason why was because any of my downtime that I had while we were in Florida was dedicated to getting other things taken care of and getting everything, like it was just a real struggle. It was really difficult to try and get everything as taken care of as possible. My wife can kind of be a bit of a type A, as in she likes to get as much stuff done as humanly possible before it can be a little difficult trying to get as much stuff as possible done and making sure that there's a plan. And well, thank you. Yes, if you do have cream for the itch, yeah, I'd be appreciated. Hello, Trevor. Thank you for you and Liz and Ryan for all stopping by. I appreciate you guys all being here and starting off your what is this, an afternoon? Yeah, it's still afternoon. It's about 9 in the afternoon. It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me. I believe it's 3 o'clock for you guys, except for Ryan. I believe it's 4 o'clock for you as well. But yeah, it was a good time. We had a great time. Got to see some family, surprised my grandmother. She had no idea that we were going to be there. We stopped off at her place in St. Augustine the day after we arrived. And just kind of, I asked her a couple days before, I was like, hey, can you make sure that you're home? Because there's a package that you might need to sign for at this day and this time. And so, still making sure about 30 minutes out that, she was there. Just buy me tacos and call me pretty. I'm happy to be here. Aw. Well, it's Taco Sunday, so yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Let me know what your Venmo is, and I'll buy you a $1 taco. No, a $2 taco. You know what? $2.50 taco. That should get you a nice shrimp Baja taco. Baja shrimp taco? Either way, whatever it is, it's not going to be like a Doritos Locos Tacos from your always delicious Taco Bell. Even though those are always delicious, and they shouldn't exist. Doritos Locos Tacos is too good. Real problem there. But yeah, so we were down there, surprised her. She opens up the door, and she nearly burst into tears because she wasn't expecting myself and my family to be standing there on the other side. So yeah, it was pretty entertaining. We ended up hanging out with them for about 5 or 6 hours, so that was pretty good. The pool in St. Augustine was extremely warm. I think we were somewhere between 80 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit in the water. For any of you that are international, I do not know what the Celsius degrees on that. It's probably about 30, I don't know, 35. So it was fantastic. Yes, I love you and Liz. You guys are fantastic. You guys have always been a pretty big part of Jen and I's stories. And yeah. But yeah, no, it was a really good time. I've probably opened up, let's see, I opened up 2 of the 3 packs. No pulls to the 3-pack blisters. No pulls, not even a basic EX card. I opened up 6 packs of loose sleeved cards. No EXs in there either. Not even a basic EX. So there was that. And actually in one of the... So I made a bunch of videos, but there were no pulls. Like, that sucks. I went into one card shop, one that I'd never been to before. I think it was called Leighton Card Shop or Vincent. Something like that. And it was really cool. Like, I got to meet the assistant manager named Cade. Really nice guy, smart guy. He has a lot of really cool stuff going on with his store. My goodness, was that the biggest local card shop that I've ever been to in my entire life. Like, I think you could probably fit almost all of our LCSs in that one, like all of ours here locally in Idaho Falls, in that one single building that they had, were leased out of and whatnot. So yeah, it was extremely cool. Sorry, I feel like I got a hair on my nose. So yeah, that was kind of like, I mean, it was awesome. I didn't get a lot of cards. I'm actually going to show you what I got here in a little bit, and I even left the price tags on them, so you can let me know whether or not it seemed like a good deal or a bad deal. But we showed up at about 8:10 p.m. and apparently the market that they use to reference their card values goes down at 8, which, you know, I guess don't really get me started on that. But either way, if that's the way they run business, I completely get it. He did also want to look in my daughter and I's binder, and that's perfectly fine. I'd be more than happy to oblige anybody that wants to look into the trade binder. That's what I brought it for. That's its whole purpose, is for people to see if it's something they want, something they want to trade for, buy, I don't care. But they also only did purchases at 60 or 65%. I don't remember exactly. I think it was 60%. And then I was like, oh yeah, I am certainly not gonna be getting rid of anything if that's what you're trading, or if that's what you're buying at. And then he's like, but we do trades at 80%. And I was like, oh well, that's awesome. He's like, yeah, but then we also stopped buying it 12 minutes ago. I was like, well, thanks, man. Like, whatever. But that wasn't when I had met Cade, the assistant manager. Which, if you're watching, you know, feel free to like and subscribe. Anyway, so yeah, I was chatting with him for a little bit, not knowing who he was or what his, you know, status there at the shop was. He was looking through it. He saw some Fezandipity EX cards and Blaziken, or sorry, not my Blaziken, my Moltres that I just pulled from Destin Rivals, and I think 1 or 2 other cards. Just cards that didn't really mean any, like, not a lot to me, but my goodness, did they mean a lot to the people that actually play the game. Like a couple baby shinies, a couple other things. That was about it. It was a really interesting time because it was the first time I've ever actually sold anything that players would actually like to purchase. So that was pretty cool. Got to enjoy selling some good stuff like that. But also, family makes room and luggage for souvenirs, or make room and luggage for booster packs. That's correct. Yeah, luckily they didn't take up too much room, and that's why I brought just packs instead of like bundles or anything like that, or an ETB. I almost did buy a $100 Celebrations box that came with some promos and 4 booster packs, but the Celebrations 25 years. It's going to be worth a bit here soon, but the thing is that box was like, it was big. It was significantly bigger than one of these boxes that we're going to be opening up today. It was significantly bigger than this box. It was probably about twice its size. So that didn't come home with me. I really wanted it. I asked Cade when he was going to put the store on online so I could purchase it then so they can ship, but unfortunately right now they can't ship. So it is what it is. What else? So I ended up actually getting Emmy one of the most expensive cards that I've ever bought for. I think it is the most expensive card I've ever bought for my daughter, but she really liked it. I really like it. I'm thinking about collecting a bunch of Raichus. Yes, that... well, no, not to me. Yeah, she didn't... That's what she said about it being a big box. No, she never said that to me, the package. Yeah. No, it must have been somebody else. Probably somebody else in the room. But yeah, so... we ended up getting some pretty cool stuff. I'm going to show you all what that is. It's still got even the prices on it. I ended up paying about $60 out of pocket, roughly, for everything that I ended up getting. Mostly just working on my vintage master sets, and then that one card just because Emmy really liked that Raichu. She saw it, she loved it. If she doesn't want to keep it in the future, that's fine. I'll just keep it in my Keep Forever binder. And if not, then, you know, it is what it is, but I'm not planning on getting rid of it. It's just a really nice card, actually. I've probably got a few different sets that we're going to be jumping into here shortly. We're going to be doing Destin Rivals. I love Paldea Evolved. It's one of my favorite sets. And then I've also got this other thing over here. It's a little mini tin that we got from GameStop like a week before we left, and I'm looking forward to open that up because I've been noticing a lot of different people have been getting some different packs, different sets, stuff like that. So kind of curious to see what's in there. But also a massive shout out to my buddy Austin. Austin and I, we were roommates when we were stationed when he was stationed in California, and my wife was stationed in California as well. So when Austin left California while still on active duty with the Navy, him and his lovely wife, Marisol, they went to Japan. They moved to Japan because that's where the military took them. And that's where they are now and probably will be for, I mean, hopefully for a while, because Japan's freaking awesome. But either way, I've kept in contact with them for, like nearly once a month to once every other month, just to kind of make sure that everybody's doing good and whatnot. And if you are a religious person, feel free to send out prayers to them with their dog that actually just got diagnosed with a type of liver cancer, had a liver tumor, and so God knows how long it's even going to last. If that's something that you're into, go for it. If you're not, good vibes. I think that's what people say nowadays, is good vibes. So either way, they sent out a lovely care package that they got from the Pokemon Center. That's right, the actual Pokemon Center that's located there in Hiroshima, Japan. It's only maybe 50-ish minutes. It's about an hour away from where they live in Atsugi, Japan, which is in the southern portion of the mainland Japan. Now, there are multiple Pokemon Centers that are in Japan, and this is just one of them that's right next to them. I want to say there's 4, maybe 6. I'm not quite sure. It's just really, it's a cool place. And he was extremely respectful with all the local persons that were there, making sure that he wasn't capturing them in the FaceTime video, just because, you know, be respectful of the host country and also of whatever it is that the customs and traditions are of people. If they don't want to be on camera, don't put them on camera. So we're going to open up that. I know a few things that might be in here. Oh shoot, I'm reading the description. I read Nightlight, and my goodness, so I'm not actually going to read any further than that. But also, one of the items that I really wanted to get, this is just from GameStop. So this is a Magikarp button-down t-shirt, because it's just an Aloha shirt, but it's got a bunch of Magikarp. It's actually got a lot of the themes that are going to be with that t-shirt is going to be in my sleeve tattoo. As you can tell, I do like Magikarp. I also like Gyarados. Gyarados is in my background at almost all times. And yeah, it's just, it's been a lot. We've done a lot. I didn't get any pulls while we were there. That sucks. I did get to make a couple fun little videos. I'm only probably going to post one of them, because it was just me at Disney, and as I was over at Disney, my wife and I, we were pouring sweat. So we had decided that what we were going to do was just kind of like go from one location to another location. But as we were enjoying our beverage, I had noticed that there was a guy in the line that was wearing, he was like 4 or 5 people behind us, but we already stepped off to the side at that point, and he was wearing a Pokemon t-shirt. And so I was like, all right, he obviously also matched the description. And then, I want to say his name is Turner, but he actually liked and subscribed to the channel, because we chatted for a bit, probably about 5 or 10 minutes before we were all just so hot and sweaty that we all just parted ways and went on our wherever your life takes you and whatnot. So if you're watching this, shout out. Thank you very much for being a part of that video. That video will post, and is I know I already got verbal consent from you prior to shooting the video. Yeah, anyway, so we ended up opening up like a pack. Like I saw him in line, I was standing there, and I was like, hey, you want to rip a pack really quick? Like, out of context. And he looked at me and he's like, yes, I do. And I was like, sweet. I brought 2 packs of Destin Rivals. They're both I had already removed them from the sleeve. So it is what it is. I let him pick out whichever one he wanted. And then I was like, all right, well, my wife's going to record it. Are you okay with that? And all that other good stuff. So he's like, yeah, that's awesome. So his wife was standing off to the side as well. So myself and him in the video, you'll watch it eventually. It's only going to be a minute long. I'm probably going to reduce it quite a bit just because there was no pulls. So I'm going to try and speed through it. But yeah, it was just 2 random people that just wanted to open up Pokemon cards, me being one of them, him being the other one. It was fun. I had a great time. Wish there were some pulls. Either way, I ended up giving him the pack. I was like, here, I was probably going to do that anyway, unless it was one of the top 3 chase cards. I was, I would have been like, hey, you take it, you keep it, enjoy it. Feel free to like and subscribe, because I've already given away a Blooming Waters box. What's a $20 card, depending on what it is? But Either way, that didn't even happen. We ended up pulling nothing, both of us. Regular holos. So that's kind of where we're at now. I don't know what to open up first. I think what I'm gonna open up first is just this uber cool t-shirt. And then we're gonna move. Oh man, this is actually coming just in time because here in next weekend, so today's Sunday, so next Saturday and Sunday we are going on the road again. The wife and I are taking the kids to Salt Lake City for a card show. It's actually going to be probably the biggest card show that we've been to yet. As far as I know, it's the biggest one that we're going to be at. So that one, it's called the Cardboard Collective, and it's located just outside. Sorry, everything's falling now. It's just outside the Salt Lake City airport in Salt Lake City. So let's see. I think the Obros Collective, I've already found out through them. I reached out, chatted with them. They said that they're going to be going to it. They're going to be dealing over there, so that's going to be awesome. And yeah, so I got some stuff for them. Got some stuff that they're going to be checking out. They're going to be purchasing some sealed product off of me. Hopefully they've got something that I can actually get off of them, because I remember last time they just didn't have anything that I absolutely love. So this is the Magikarp t-shirt that I picked up from GameStop, had it sent to the house. It got there like a day after it got there like a day after we left, so that sucks. But yeah, so I'll be wearing this when we go on Saturday. It's not the best quality, but it's pretty cool. And yeah, again, it's going to have very similar characteristics and properties to the tattoo. So definitely looking forward to wearing that in the future. Perfect. Sorry, my chair was like locked in the upright position. I think one of the kids came in here and messed with it. All right. And then, you know what? Let's go through these cards over here before we dive further into opening stuff up. So this is the Raichu card that I was telling you about a little bit ago. I got it for $35. I mean, it's a really, really cool card. Let's see, Trevor, so you wrote, just casually ripping packs in Disney World with random people, solid vacation. It was so much fun. Because, like, even though I got nothing, it was quite possibly one of the most fun, like, moments I've had in the Pokemon, like, since I've been back into it. Not even, like, in this, like in the streaming thing, but like one of the most fun things I've done like ever, like in Pokemon. It was just finding a fellow enthusiast and be like, want to rip a pack? And he's like, absolutely. Like he had no idea that I was walking up. Like I'm sure he knew that it was like, oh yeah, these guys obviously talking about Pokemon. But yeah, it's a really cool textured card. You can actually see some of the texturing on the Raichu. It's definitely lightly played. I mean, it's just a nice card. That's all. She just saw it. She really wanted it. I thought it was cool. So I figured, screw it, we'll get it. I saw the Scyther. This one is it's in pretty good condition. It says moderately played, but I didn't really care because I needed it for my set. And I like it. I think it's a cool card. It actually gives me a lot of vibes of, when I was growing up and seeing that card in my deck. And that was about it. It's just really, really cool. This Dark Hypno is in fantastic condition, honestly. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I love the eyes in the hollow background. I think that's super cool. It's such a good card. Such a good quality, too. And yeah, the back on it looks really good. I'm not going to submit it. There's no point in submitting it. But I do have a near mint Giovanni that I'm actually, and I think the Brock was near mint. No, just the Giovanni. The Giovanni is near mint, and so is the Rainbow Energy one. Also from the Team Rocket set. It's just I'm working on my master set, and I gotta have these cards so I can finish that master set. So we got lightly played here on this Dark Vileplume, so really, really nice there. I like this card. I thought it was really cool. It's just, again, it's going towards the master set. So we got the Dark Hypno, Dark Vileplume. Got this Gengar as well. It's heavily played, even though, in my opinion, it looks about as played as the moderately played. Yeah, instant nostalgia, 100%. Oh, you've never seen those before? Dude, yeah, the original Rocket set. And I needed this Gengar because I have this Gengar as a non-holo, but I needed the holo version. And it was just a good enough deal that I figured, screw it. You know, I'm gonna get it. Like, I'm gonna get it. There was only a few cards that I didn't get that I had on, like, out. And the only one I think off the top of my head that I didn't get was the Blaine's Charizard. Yeah, the Blaine's card was very clean. And so Eric, what a master set is you've got your sets. So every card belongs to a set. And this is called the Rocket set, or, you know, not Rocket Returns, it's just Rocket. So Rocket set, there's 82 cards in that set. Actually, there's 83. There's a secret rare Raichu in that set, and that's actually one of my favorite cards. Or not one of my favorite cards. It's probably my favorite card from that set. It's one of my favorite cards from that set. It's a really cool one, honestly. But he also, anyway, so a master set is every card in the set all in one location, and it's in the numerical order. So if it's card number 1 or card number supposedly 82, it will be in that numerical order. So that's what a master set is. And then there's also other ones that are called a grandmaster set. And a grandmaster set is every version of that card and every card and every promo that is offered for that entire set. So you probably won't even be able to get something like that until the set's pretty much closed out. Closed out as in they're not printing new versions of it. They can still print other versions of it, but not a newer, not another version. It would just be a reprint, would be perfectly fine. So like, let's see, what's one of the sets that they're reprinting right now? So 151 and Prismatic Evolutions. So they're going to have maybe new promo cards, but that doesn't mean that it takes away from your previous master set or your grandmaster set if you have that. You just have to have all of every type of card that is available across the board. So that's pretty cool. This Giovanni is near mint, and I do not recall how much I paid for it, but I think it was about $30-$35. It is pack fresh, 100%. There are no imperfections on it, besides like some of the edging has some whitening on it. I think all it was somebody pulled it from a pack. They were hoping that it was something better, and it ended up just being this. Because a holo card weighs more than a non-holo card. So the way you find that out is you have a scale. And the scale goes down to about 1/100th of a gram. So because you got your 10th, which is the 0.1, and then your 100th, which is the 0.01, all the way to 0.09. So the difference between a holo and a non-holo could be anywhere from 0.01 grams to 0.1 gram. So in the event that you have a booster pack from the vintage era, if you have a holo, I'm just throwing up a random figure here. If you have a pack, a sealed pack, and you do not know what's inside of it, you may have a holo card that's in it, making the pack weigh 23.5 grams. And then you may have a non-holo pack that could weigh 23.0 grams. Then the only thing that we know about that is that is not for certain. Somebody could even manipulate the pack by putting microscopic amounts of weight to it, like a tiny sticker, like a little price sticker. They can hide those in the back of a flap. Actually, I don't have an example of that, but I can make an example of that really quick. I've got a pack here that can, so I've got a sealed pack here, or sorry, a not sealed pack. So this pack is not sealed. I've already opened it. I've taken everything out of it. And then you can see, like on some packs, somebody may put like a dash of glue. That did not happen on this pack. But somebody, if this pack was sealed, they could put like a dash of glue right here to give a scale the impression of it being a heavy pack. Or they could even put a price sticker on here that could give you the illusion of it being a heavy pack. It could be a weird pack, supposedly, when what we all know is that it's a light pack. But because you put an adhesive on there or something that adheres to it, it could be dictated as a heavy pack. So there you go. There's like pack buying 101. If any of you guys are planning on buying a vintage card and they say it's a heavy pack, for the love of God, challenge them on that. Inspect the crap out of that pack. Run your finger on every seam. Check for any anomalies on those packs. It's just something that you should do. Because the other day when I was at one of the card shows, the other day, it was like a month ago, I was at a card show. And there was a gentleman that was right next to me that was buying a $500 sealed fossil pack. And he asked the vendor, is it heavy or is it light? And the vendor said, oh, it's in between. And I was like, calm down, size words. So I asked the vendor, or the vendor said it's a heavy pack. So the gentleman was like, oh, okay, or sorry, the vendor said it's in between a heavy and a light, so it could be either one. And then the guy was like, okay, well, I just want to know, like, what are my odds of getting something that's, you know, a hollow out of a heavy pack or an in-between pack? And as the vendor had walked away, I said, you know, you're going to want to check for something like a sticker, or maybe he fudged the number somehow for it to actually be considered. It's actually at 151. So what undermine what it is going to be yet. It's going to be these three boxes. So it's going to be that 151 poster collection, which was donated by one of my buddies, Tony. And it's going to be that Alakazam EX box, and it's going to be that Zapdos EX box. But, oh, sorry, you actually can't see them. Give me 1 second. So you could see the Zapdos box, the Alakazam box, and the poster collection box. Those are going to be the three items in the giveaway. And because, depending on who wins, if it's somebody local, they will be sealed if it's somebody local if they wish. But if it's somebody that I have to mail them to, they will not be sealed. That's just the way it's going to be. So I just cannot afford to keep sending things out and them be sealed. And also the fact is, it's extremely possible. It did not happen as of right now. Yeah, massive shout out to Tony. As of right now, it's just like I just can't afford to keep doing stuff like that. But also the person at JK Suppa Buddies, if you're here and watching, you know, amazing shout out to you for opening as I request. I was really hoping you would open it because I wanted to see what you would get. He ended up getting the Charizard, which is amazing, you know, out of the 151 set. If it's a $200 card from a box that is worth nearly half that, if he kept it sealed. But he didn't keep it sealed. He opened it, which was amazing. That is exactly what we should be doing. You should just be opening boxes. When's the giveaway going to be pulled? After we hit 151 subscribers. And I'm not doing what I did a while ago where I was like, oh, if we hit 151 today, we're going to do it right now. That is how I made that mistake of sending off a box where it cost me more money in shipping because I wasn't thinking. I was thinking so on the spot that I didn't actually think about maybe I should probably just send out these things once I open them. Yeah, a massive congratulations to JK Suppa Buddies on that one. It was a super big win. I was so stoked for him to get that. Or her. I assume it's a him. I think it's a him. I'm sorry if that offends anybody. But yeah, so anyway, it cost me like $80 to $90 to send off that box. The box isn't even worth $80 to $90. So super stoked that he actually opened it. But, you know, I don't know. I just can't afford to send off sealed products, especially ones where it's going to be that big. Like, that's going to be a big box, those three products. So I'm going to open them all on live. Whoever it is that wins, that will be live. Whoever gets the things, if they're local and they want me to open them, I'll open them here. And if they're local and they want to keep them sealed, perfectly fine. I will hand them over to somebody local because I'd say probably 1/10 of the people in my subscriber group are people that are here that I know and people that I love hanging out with. And actually, shoot, they're probably people from my last stream that were featured in the stream, which was awesome. My wife and I put on a barbecue for everybody to come over and bring. The only stipulation to come into the barbecue was bring something sealed. And they all did. Everybody brought something sealed. Some people brought more sealed product than they actually thought they were going to open up. So that was pretty cool. We had a great time. But yeah, you know, that's in the future. We're not worried about that right now. We still have about 40 more subscribers before we go up to that. And kind of, I'm really wanting to see what's in this box over here. So sadly, you're not local. Well, hey, you know, it happens. And also for people out of the country, that's gonna get even more difficult. Also people 18 and under 8 hand, only like this is sick. All right, here, let me go to the other camera so you guys can see like all of what we're seeing here. Leaked address. Oh goodness, that is true. That is a good point. Showing the address. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Oh, well, there it is. Don't tell your friends. Oh yeah, it's right there at the bottom. Yeah, I just realized that that's probably on the other box too. Great. All right, so this bag is straight from the Pokemon Center. It looks like all they did was just kind of cut out in editing. Yes, see, that is a good reason why I might need a moderator right there. Good thing well, I hope so. But yeah, so I don't really know exactly what this is that we're looking at here, but kind of looks like a advertisement for the anime? I don't know. It's all in Japanese. It's still really cool though. Could be like a flyer. I have an idea of what some of this stuff is. All right, Gengar Wall Nightlight. That's pretty cool. I hope it works on American. Oh, okay. It takes batteries. That's pretty cool. Oh, and it's got a timer on it too. Yeah, that's really cool. I don't think we're gonna plug it in right now. I don't think we're gonna turn it on right now. But yeah, that's sick. That's really cool. I like that. Gift card to save out on shipping. Yeah, that is actually one of the things I was thinking about doing, was doing like a Venmo transaction of what the product's MSRP is. I cannot do market value because I mean, if I was to buy it, that would just be stupid on my point, or on my part, to do like a market value Venmo transaction on something. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. So here I go over to card opening for that. That is amazing. I mean, shoot, that looks almost like exactly like what we got going on here. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Thank you. Pokemon Center, Hiroshima. Oh, and also one very cool thing that he told me was that apparently the different Pokemon centers at their different locations have their own like specific theme. So like Magikarp is kind of like the big thing for that one place, for that one Pokemon Center. $25 gift card for whoever wins for the 151 if they're international. Yeah, I would, depending on where they're at. So I know that Pokemon's a massive thing in Australia, so that would definitely be a really good option for some of the people down there. Probably like an Amazon gift card, because we got Amazon all over the world. You know, like a $25 Amazon gift card would probably be pretty fair. Yeah. Let's see what else. I'm gonna catch up on some of these chats over here. So sadly, I'm not local. I'm currently eaten by a child. Nice. Yeah, kids are great. He hasn't started yet. Let's see. Showing the address. Of course. Don't tell the wife. No problem. All right, just give like 20. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty fair. A $25 gift card for somebody that's not local, and then we'll probably just or something along the lines like, yeah. Actually, I think that is probably pretty fair. But again, I really, depending on where the person's at, and right off the bat, if somebody's not 18 years or older, I'm not going to allow you to be a part of the giveaway. I don't even know how I'm gonna prove that, but I don't know. I guess integrity. Have some integrity. Whoever it is that's watching this, have some integrity. I think this is food. This is freaking cool. This is really cool. It opens upwards or outwards like that. Like Canada's fine. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with something like that. The funny thing is that it only, for my buddy that lives in Japan, for him and his wife to send off all of this stuff to us, it was only like 10, 15 bucks from Japan. But for me to send stuff down to California, it was like 25 bucks. Like, what? I don't get that. I mean, I do, like, goodness, I hope we watch out for one another. I mean, shoot, I try my hardest to kind of make sure that nobody's getting duped on whatever it is that is happening around them. Especially when, like, most people that are in the Pokemon community are probably between the ages of, like, 9 and 35. More than likely, that's the massive majority. Let's see. What if I'm 18 squared? That's fine. 18 by 18 is fine. I think this is a gummy. I'm not going to eat this on camera, but I am going to figure out what it is. Oh, it's like a... Ooh, I think it's a sandwich. It's like a... All right, it's like... Yeah, it's like a biscuit. You know, we are going to eat this. Never eaten anything on camera before. I don't know what that is. It's really good, though. It's like an unsweetened sweet potato. Yam? That's pretty good. That's really good. I wish I knew what it was. For all my viewers out there that actually can read Japanese, go for it. Let me know what it says. It's really good, though. It's also weird eating stuff on camera. Never thought I would. Feels like watching mukbang. I don't know what that means, but it's got the word bang in it. And I just have to assume that it's something sexual. But we got a Surging Sparks Japanese pack. Journey Together? Prismatic. It feels thicker than the other ones. Feels a lot thicker, actually. It feels like nearly double the density of the other ones. Either way, still really good. Pretty popular right now. Yeah. It's good. That's really good, actually. I have no idea what that is. But when I lived in Japan, my goodness, those were some of the best. Those are some of the best food items I've ever had in my life. And for those of you that don't know, I have a massive sweet tooth. Massive? I have a sweet tooth. Like, I love sweets. I love cookies. Oh, goodness, man. This is my issue with Japanese packs. I cannot open them to save my life. Like, but also, I'm not the only one. I don't even know. I think they're limited to 1 pack per person as well. Boom. And a Ludicolo. Sorry, give me a second. All right. We're going to do the Surging Sparks next. Oh, goodness. I just have such a problem with opening these up. And then we're going to do the Prismatic Evolutions one last. Just feels like a weird pack, like a big pack, that one. And also, for those of you that didn't count them, yes, the Japanese packs are significantly smaller than the American packs. Or not just American, but the more traditional packs. And I've never opened up a Prismatic Evolutions Japanese pack. And also, they don't have a... oh, lovely. Oh, goodness. What is that? 1, 2... Okay, so we've got 2 regular holos. That's interesting. And a Pokeball Seeking into a Sinistea. Budu. You know... That was actually pretty cool. That was like a big pack. But yeah, like I was saying, the Prismatic Evolutions, they don't have... Oh, goodness. What was I going to get at with that? Oh, sorry. The Japanese packs don't have a code card. So that's really cool. Because I hate, like, pointless stuff, you know? I'm not into having a bunch of, like, code cards sitting around. And I know a lot of people do play the game, but... You don't really need stuff like that to play the game, so I don't even know what the game is. I think it's just a online version of the TCG. Get your Mewtwo, Giovanni, Meowth. Pretty cool. Yeah, no idea what the flavors were on those. Yeah, if you hate code cards, add them into the next giveaway. Actually, I could show you about how many code cards I've got, but I think I just found out the other day. These are code cards from packs that I've opened off stream. These are the code cards from packs I've opened up off stream. There's probably about 500. Because I don't like to open up just everything on stream. But yeah, I'd be more than happy for whoever it is that may want code cards, you know, if they want them included in the, like a physical code card. Because I know that some people actually do, you know, use those. And yeah, I just found out the other day that one of my friends, she actually plays the TCG on her phone and they'll use the code card. But yeah, there we go. Boom. Speaking of which, first code card right there. You need to go ahead and add them to the giveaway. Maybe. I mean, maybe I will. Primate, Dipplin, Ethan's Adventure, Ogerpon, Combo Skin. Oh, finally, an illustration rare. Dude, it's been so long since we pulled something. Okay, maybe it's an illustration rare from a card that we don't have. I don't know. Oh. Thank you for loving code cards. You have a binder full of code cards? That's interesting. Well, first illustration rare. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Crustle. Oh, Crustle. You are such a weird Pokemon. It's just a hermit crab. But either way, our first illustration rare. First pull of the day. Well, actually, that Sinistea EX kind of counts. I guess. I don't really know if that counts for y'all, but technically it counts as a pull. It's going to be the Oprah of code cards. You get a code card and you get a code card. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. How about another code card? First one to get it takes it. I know that some of those guys in the top tier, like streaming bit, when they have their code cards on, what they'll do is they'll actually cover up the QR code so not just everybody can, you know, grab the code card as quickly as they possibly can in a Roaring Moon EX. Where did my sleeves go? Oh, I threw them in my pocket. Forgot to take them out. Speaking of which, I nearly ran out of sleeves the other day. So I ended up ordering more last night, about 1,000. I didn't realize how fast you can burn through sleeves. Like I really didn't, because I have probably purchased 1,000 sleeves twice, maybe 3 times. So, and that goes to tell you, you know, about how many cards we ripped through on and off stream. There you go. It's a lot. Yeah. I love it. I like to open up stuff off stream too, because then I don't feel like pressure to narrate like this. Like when I'm on stream, it's fun. Or sorry, here you go. There's a code card. When I'm on stream, it's fun, but when I'm off stream, it's like it can get a little bit like you're just talking to you are literally just talking to the camera. And a Team Rocket's petrol. So we've got 3 pulls from that one box so far. We're at 3 for 3. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. And we got a Journey Together. I like this set. It's a fun set. It's got old vibes from it, where kind of like what's it called? Heroes Gym Challenge. Just where you got the ones from, you know, where the trainers or the leaders and whatnot, they've all got their own stuff. Voltorb, Sprigatito into a Clodsire EX. That is 4 for 4. We're at 4 for 4 right now. Every one of the packs in that box, regardless of them being good or not, they all had a pack, or all had a pull. That's pretty sweet. Oh man. Also, I gotta stay hydrated here. Got our coffee. What time is it? Oh, nope. No coffee at this late in the day. I gotta step into the water bit. All right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just reading all of the chat bits over here for the ones that are a little bit longer. It's gonna be there. The Oprah code cards. Yeah. Gotta watch more. Yep. Oh, well, at a minimum, you could get a bunch of free codes. That's true. And the drought is over. Yes, thank you, Matthew. Yeah, I'm very excited that I'm finally done with just opening packs with nothing. So, literally, the first Essen Rivals pack that I opened since I've been home. Maybe that's what it was. I was hoping for some type of, you know, 35,000 feet in the air, like magic, but the Mile High Pack Club? I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Pikachu! We got a Lost Origin and what is that? Fusion or Silver? Chilling Rain. So we got Lost Origin and Chilling Pain. These are the 2 packs that we've got from that tin. A 2-pack tin. Got 3 of these in total. One is courtesy from one of the guys in the group that said he was a few people in front of me, had no interest in buying it or opening it. So he asked me if I wanted it, and I said yes. So I took it. There we go. Lost Origin code card. We're going to go 4 from the back. 4. It looks like we got a V-Star card in there. No idea if that means that it's going to be some good luck magic. This is weird. There's a card in here that's significantly larger. Oh, wait. It was just kind of stuck. That's strange. For a second there, I thought there was a card in there that was larger than the other ones. All right. We got some yellow borders here. Some Sword and Shield. As you know, we're currently arid in Scarlet Violet. We got a Radiant Steelix. That's a cool pull. And something else back there. Looks like we got some texturing for a double pull. Fantina. Wow. That's actually kind of a cool card. I do not know how much either of these 2 cards are worth. But I think the Radiant Steelix, even though I think both of these are probably going to go into the... Well, I think the Radiant Steelix is going to go into the Keep Forever binder just because I don't believe I've ever pulled that. And that's a really cool card. Fantina. We are at... For the English, we're at 5 packs and 6 pulls. That's pretty freaking awesome. 5 packs, 6 pulls in English. The very last pack of our stream the other day was a double banger. and it was it's not the Chonkachu, but it's very similar to it. It was from Lost Origin as well. It's the VMAX Pikachu, and it's gold. It was pretty cool card. I was very excited to see that one, especially when she hadn't pulled anything good yet. That was Poke Trainer Courtney that had pulled that. Oh, Galarian Slowking V card. Another pull. We're at 7 pulls and 6 packs. Gotta love double bangers. Gotta love it. We tried to keep all of our stuff separated over there as well, so that way, like, when I'm organizing all of it, because I've got massive amounts of, like, stuff in the back that I keep in my closet. And, yeah, I try to, sorry, there's an Amber Alert that just came out. Let me read that. Make sure... Oh. Okay, they're not here. That's about as much... They're not in the clinic, so that's as much as I can really do for right now. We're going to open up this 3-pack blister of Destined Rivals. All right. Hope that person's okay. And you know what? If you want a code card, here's another code card. Boom. One more right there. That's from the back of the Destined Rivals blister. Didn't buy anything sealed while I was there. Didn't even go to a Walmart or a Target or a GameStop the entire time we were there. We pretty much just went to that one card shop because we were running real low on time. Like, it was literally like everything that we did was just, oh my goodness, just A to B to A to B, just constantly doing stuff the entire time. No pulls from the first pack of Destined Rivals from the 3-pack blister. And that's fine, because now we are at 7 and 7. 7 pulls, 7 packs. So we're just going to go ahead and get something pretty awesome out of here. If we just really try, we really focus, we can get something cool out of this. All right. Combuskin. Did already, yep. Dottler. What was going on with that one? Was there a print line in that? Nope. It's just the way the card looks. Fortress. Float Soul. Team Rockets. Wheezing. Porygon into a Zamazenta. No pulls so far from the 3-pack blister. Dang. That's okay. Definitely on the hunt for a lovely SIR. Got to get one of the top 3. Got to get that Ho. Got to get the Garchomp. Got to get the Mewtwo. And if we don't get them today, we're going to get them eventually, because we still have plenty of stuff to get through. Nidoran, Houndour, Ogerpon, Transceiver, Nidoqueen, Morotom, Energy. What is happening with these 3-pack blisters? This is the first time I've had a 3-pack, the second time I've had a 3-pack blister and didn't get a pull. So we're behind right now. And because of that, I'm going to open up this Paldea Evolved box, this chest, because I like Paldea Evolved. This is such a cool box. For those of you that haven't seen this box get opened yet, you're in for a bit of a treat, because this box here, we'll go to the top view, because there's just so much happening with this box. Boom. Super cool. And it's a big box, too. And it opens up like that. It's not me opening it up. It's just got, like, stuff that, causes it to lift up and open like that. It's really cool. You got your few promos right there. Sorry. Sprigatito, Tandemaus, and a Palmot. It's either a Palmy or a Palmot. Either way, it's pretty cool. Then, looks like a little mini deck box. Oh, no, this is your other promos. I forgot there's more promos in here. Yep, got a really cool Pikachu promo. This one actually looks like it's in pretty good condition. And I believe there's other cards. Yeah, there's more cards behind it, too. We'll open up that here in a second. We'll grab all these other things out of there. Little mini binder. That's pretty sweet. I do like that. I mean, it's kind of pointless, but it's cool that they put it in there. just because, you know, there's people that are gonna want that. You get a little mini Pikachu, like kind of soft, like, what do they call it? Stress balls? It's kind of like a stress ball texture. I do like this though. This is cute because my child had cut off the ear of my other one that I keep up top there. And that's not pretty awesome. So we got to replace it now. And there's also a bunch of stickers down there as well. So we're going to leave those alone for right now. Oh, goodness. Oh, man, I was hoping it was going to be Paldea Evolve packs primarily. But it is just a few different varies. Or it's a variation of different packs. All right. We'll go back over. Sorry, we gather so much trash during these. Oh my goodness. They're like almost all different. So we got our Paradox Rifts, our Obsidian Flames, Scarlet Violet base set, and a Paldea Evolve. You know what? We'll look at this Pikachu promo really quick. And I can't remember what else is back there. Let's see. Pikachu, Palmo, Palmy, Tandemaus. I really like that Pikachu promo. I think that's a really cute card. And it's got all of them behind him as well. Put that there. We're just going to make our way from right to left. I love Paldea Evolve so much. And my goodness, are we on the hunt for that Magikarp? I love that card. I think it's sick. It's the chase card from that set. Who would have thought that the really, really cool card from that set is the Magikarp? Or the chase card is a really cool card. All right. Sorry. Took us a second to remember the code card that we got back there. Crocolore, Muck, Energy Switch, Lechonk, and a Koraidon. Easy day. And I got the feeling I'm probably just going to end up tossing these all into a weird random pile just because there's no rhyme or reason on how these are assembled. It's going to take me a while to clean up all this mess, and I'm going to have to clean it all up before the next video, which will be... when is the next video going to be? I'll probably have to shoot it today or tomorrow. And then we're going to go to the card show this weekend. So we're not even going to get to shoot anything in between, more than likely. A Norman. I don't think I've ever pulled this card from Paradox Rift before. Yeah, he's kind of giving a fist bump. It's a cool looking card, though. You may play only one supporter card during your turn. Interesting. Oh, got another pull. There was a lot of missed pulls there. But we're catching back up. A lot of potential for, or not potential. There's a lot of chance to get like double bangers and Paradox and Obsidian Flames, but for whatever reason, I've just not noticed a single double banger in Destined Rivals. I think that's just a set that they decided no double bangers in. Shoot, you could get a triple banger pretty easily, and I mean not easily, but you can get a triple banger in Prismatic Evolutions. Good luck. Don't hold your breath on that one. Masquerain. Natu, and a Kingdra. I like Kingdra. Very cool. Cool Pokemon. Cool Sprite. Speaking of Sprite, when we got back home from Orlando, we had a bunch of packages waiting for us, and one of them is a Soda Stream, and I like soda, and it's kind of a vice of mine, but in this Soda Stream... No pun intended. It's, I mean, it was all like, you know, sugar-free stuff. Cubchoo. And to an illustration rare, what do we got? 3, 2, 1. Oh my. Liz, Trevor, what do I do here? I don't know what to do. I'm lost. I'm confused. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna need to take a second. All right, I'm so conflicted right now because we all know the rule. The rule is to destroy all Reverooms, all Varooms. It's a stupid Pokemon. Usually, if I see a Varoom or a Reveroom, the first thing I do is immediately crumple it and huck it up against the wall. But when you get an illustration rare of your least favorite Pokemon, like what do you do with that? Sleeve it and then crush it? Oh, and we got a Tyranitar, so we got a double banger. All right, sweet. So at least we got something cool. All right, give me a second. The Tyranitar is getting sleeved, as you can tell. Let's see here. Let's find out how much that card is worth, because sorry, give me a second here. We have to figure this out. This could be a first. I gotta crumple it. I feel like I have to crumple it. So that was Paradox, right? No, Obsidian. We gotta double check this, because there's no way in hell I'm crumpling up a card that's like over a few bucks. I mean, shoot, the SIR right there that you guys can see, the Rever Room, is only $3.20. All right, it's $1.53. Way to speak it into existence. Yeah, no kidding. All right, so the Vroom is $1.53. And how much is that? The Tyranitar. Is it even in the list? No, it's not even in the list. Oh, wait, there it is, $2.70. Okay, so we've got a $2.70 card and $1.50. But you know what's funny? The amount of times I've opened up like Evolving Skies or Prismatic Evolutions, and I'll take like $40 and pretty much just throw it right away is what it feels like. Yeah, double bangers are, just said how rare double bangers are in Destined Rivals. No, that's not Destined Rivals though. This is, this Varoom came from Obsidian Flames. I don't know what to do. You know what? We'll figure this one out. I think I'm gonna crush it. There's like a 99% chance I'm crushing that card. 99% chance I'm crushing the card. Actually, I could just put it in the next giveaway if anybody, for them to decide the fate of that card, if they want me to crush it live or what. Put it in your trade binder. Yeah, I mean, I could put it in my trade binder, but then they're just going to stare at a Rever or a Varoom. Nobody wants a Varoom. And if you do want a Varoom, let me know, and then I'll just crush it in front of you. Because I hate that card. Oh, Magneton into a Melmetal EX. I believe this is actually a pretty decent card for the TCG, but I'm not sure. Actually doing pretty good on pulls now. That 3-pack blister kind of broke me down a little bit, but it is what it is. We've got our 1-pack of Paldea Evolved, and throw the next giveaway. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw in the next giveaway. My goodness. Oh, man. You know, Paldea Evolved is such a hard set to get a hold of for whatever reason. No idea why, but, like, the cards just look so good. Maybe I will give it to you. I don't know. If you win the next one, you're definitely getting it, but... Yo, welcome back, Tony. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, man, I hope we pull the Magikarp here. Fletchling, Skiploom, Dendra. Are we going to get... No Magikarp. Quaxley into a Lokix. It's like a Locust. Lokix? Yeah. Dang. Alright. We're going to sleeve it up for now. That doesn't make it indestructible. But it's going to be over here haunting us for a little bit. Just got off work? Well, thanks for stopping by after you got off work. Feel free to tell your lovely wife that we're streaming right now. Let's see. Destined Rivals Booster Box. Not 100% certain if this is one of the ones I got from you, but it's got like a 60% chance that this is one of the ones I got from you. Ah, goodness. 510. 6 packs of Destined Rivals. Hopefully we can get something good out of here. Again, still need those top 4. Well, top 3. All right. Let's get this code card out of the way so we can find our basic EX card. Baltoy, Pseudo-Widow, Nidoran, Mimikyu, Morotom, Porygon into a Team Rockets Zapdos. Nothing new. Mewtwo, let's go. Yeah. It probably, yeah, this booster bundle is probably from you, Tony. But yeah, we're really hoping for that Mewtwo. I mean, even the gold Mewtwo would be perfectly fine. You know, I only have one gold card from this set. It's the Garchomp. As much as I love that Garchomp, I would really like to have Team Rocket's Crobat EX. I would really like to have the, like, all of the gold cards. I mean, I need all the gold cards for the Master Set. I need all the cards from the Master Set. Of which we are slacking. We, me, not you. Maybe, I don't know. Are you guys slacking? Anybody else working on this Master Set out there? Anybody else working on a Master Set right now? Hyper Rare, right? Yeah, the Hyper Rare. Let me know what Master Set, if you are working on one, let me know what Master Set you're working on, because I'm actually generally interested. Because I've been watching a lot of like talking heads videos, as well as just like other people just kind of interviewing other people. And they've been talking about like some of the Master Sets that they're working on, whether or not it's vintage or modern, or if it's something that they're just like in between the two, you know, like a black and white set, or goodness, the most outlandish one that I heard was a Master Set of Team Up. Like, my God. Stacking Life's problems. Well, good thing you've got a newborn, so you know that's tons of problems right there. I've had that twice, and both times it's pulled me away from the internet completely. So the first time that we had our child, or well, I mean our first kid, yeah, that was that made it really difficult. Like, I was in Idaho at the time, and my wife was still in California because she was still active duty. So, I mean, I was also in the police academy too. And then once we had our second child, our son, Declan, once he was born, I had been working on streaming, mostly playing like battle royale games and whatnot. But, you know, it is what it is. It was kind of going well. And then I was like, you know what? I cannot have like a screaming child in the background of like playing video games. It's not fair to my son. It's not fair to the viewer. It's not fair to myself. It was a bad look, you know. Completing 151 in Destined Rivals, but those will most likely be the only sets I try to complete. How's that going for you? Because I am only, I think, 2 cards away from my 151 being done, which is a Squirtle and like the Squirtle illustration rare, and then the oh goodness, what's called the Blastoise full art. Those are the only ones that I'm waiting on. Waiting, as that if I see them, I'll probably buy them this weekend. Dolive, Team Rocket's Petrol into a Regirock EX, and that's the only pull that we got from that booster bundle. My goodness. That's a first. You know what? Just not a lot of pulls today. Or sorry, a lot of pulls, but not a lot of real good stuff. Trying to think, what? I've got a closet full of stuff. Well, not a full closet, but Soga art cards. Yeah, that's the artist, I assume. Going decently well. Still need the Venusaur and some of the full arts, but yeah, best to buy the singles. I completely agree. I couldn't agree more. Like, if you're out there on the hunt for one specific card, like if you're out on the hunt for the Paldea Evolves Magikarp and you're completing the set, just buy the darn thing. Yeah, the raw value of the card is skyrocketing right now for whatever point. What did you miss? Not much. No special illustration rares. There's a Varoom that we pulled that I'm still trying to figure out whether or not I want to crumple. We got a Regirock, which is the only pull out of the Destined Rivals booster bundle. Got that double banger, which was the Varoom illustration rare, and the Tyranitar, which came out to $2.50 Tyranitar and $1.50 Varoom. Then we got a really cool Slowking V card, a Fantina V card, or sorry, a Fantina card, Radiant. I mean, yeah, you can see it if you go back through. Crochet style ones. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the crochet style ones are pretty cute for sure. Let's see, what else can we open though? I kind of wouldn't mind opening up a Zapdos box. Obviously not the one in the giveaway. We have to wait for that. There's some 3-pack blisters. You know what? How about another booster bundle? How about another booster bundle? Yeah, we'll do another booster bundle. All right. We've got... We're not going to stop until we get something pretty okay. So we got a Destin Rival, which this theory never goes well. So... yeah. One thing at a time. That's how we're going to do this. We're going to open up one thing at a time. We're going to open up this booster bundle. And if we get something good, then we are not going to open this up. If we don't get anything good in the booster bundle, then we're going to open up that. If we don't get anything good in either of those, we're going to open up a Prismatic Evolutions Eevee pouch. If we don't get anything good in that, we're going to open up a Zapdos box from 151, because I love 151. It's such a fun set, like a super fun set. Dolliv, Gabite, Quilava, Ampharos, Grimer, Pichu, Spidops. Oh, and also watching the animation while I was flying back, didn't realize that Rayquaza is actually pronounced Rayquaza. Didn't know that. I think I'm probably going to continuously pronounce it incorrectly just from now on, intentionally, just to maybe see if anybody cringes a little too much over it. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe I won't do that. It just seems kind of like a potentially mean thing. Metatite, Meowth, Articuno. That's it. You know, still missing Team Rocket's Meowth, the illustration rare from Destin Rivals. What a cool card that is. If I don't get that before this weekend, I'm buying that card this weekend 100%. Because I love that card, and I must have it. There's probably a few cards that I'm going to end up buying for the Team Rocket Master set sooner than later. But mostly what I go to these card shows and I look for are the cards that I can't pull. So things like vintage sets. There's like no shot that I'm pulling a vintage set anytime soon. So Leopard, Huntail, Impidimp, Sacred Ash into a Blaziken regular holo. No, what is that? We're 3 packs into the booster bundle. No pulls. Kind of feeling a little bit of deja vu coming on here. Especially like when you kind of give it a quick little glimpse at some of these packs. And as you're, you know, kind of folding it away from your face, kind of doing a real quick check. No, not really anything crazy good yet, Dalton. Thanks you very much for stopping by. Another Team Rocket's EX Crobat. Well, yeah, any luck right now would be fantastic, because for whatever reason, man, we're pulling doubles. Pretty okay cards. I think the Crustle's probably the most expensive card that we pulled. Actually, no, I think Team Rocket's Petrol might be it, or the Regirock. I think it's Team Rocket's Petrol is probably the most expensive card that we pulled today so far. Or hopefully that's what it is. Hopefully it's not just a, you know, a promo card. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Dalton. Much appreciated. All right. What? For those of you that haven't noticed, Rotom is just motor backwards. That's all that is. Kind of like Ekans and Arbok is just Cobra and Snake. But yeah, so... oh, we got an illustration rare from... ooh, what do we have here? Could this be the Meowth? Could this finally be the Team Rocket's Meowth that we've been on the hunt for? Ooh, I don't know. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out. 3, 2, 1. Is it Team Rocket's Meowth? Tell me. I'm going to go over to the chat. Is it Team Rocket's Meowth? Ah, it's a freaking Rapidash. Oh, well. It's still a really cool card. I don't know how much this is worth, but I do already have that card. I mean, it's cool. The horse is kind of like, I wouldn't say hyper realistic, or sorry, realistic. It's like a watercolor. Smelling the flowers. I wonder if it's burning the flowers, because it kind of looks like there's some embers going on down here. Still, pretty cool card. We gotta talk about Muck. Let's see. Oh goodness, man. We just need something a little bit better. All right, Dipplin, Electrike, Talo, Ogerpon, Fomantis, Swellow, Arboliva EX, Full Art. You still need the Meowth as well. My goodness. It's just, I gotta see how much that Rapidash is worth and that Arboliva, because that kind of hurts. I mean, at least we got something in that one, because like the last box that we opened was only the Regirock, the little booster bundle box. All right, let's go over to the screen. We got to see what we're looking at here. All right, Destined. Let's go down a little bit because it's not at the top. We all know that. Yeah, I'm 100% certain buying this Meowth if I can't pull it between now and the weekend. And then all the gold cards, just because they're just so freaking hard to find. Oh my goodness, so the Rapidash was $9.89. My internal thoughts was going to be, my God, that is the best dad joke I've seen all day. Thank you very much, Liz. I appreciate that. That's fantastic. But yeah, so my internal thoughts were, if I pull a card worth over $10, then we're gonna stop pulling. Phrasing. But I mean, between the Arboliva and the Rapidash, it does come out to over $10, but I mean, my goodness, I was really hoping to find something a little bit better than that. Remember, the cards don't owe you anything. The statistics do not owe you anything. And for that, we're gonna open up some more. I still need the Meowth as well. I got the Rapidash yesterday. It's a cool card, you know? Like, I like it, and I'm really glad to have one of them in my collection. But I'm definitely not going to be collecting multiple of those, of that Rapidash there. All right, that was actually one of the easier blisters to open up. Oh, and for those of you that need that code card, I'm not even going to take it out. I'm just going to take it right there. And move it off to the side, because I don't collect them. All right. We're gonna start opening up more stuff because, man, these pulls, I mean, we've got a lot of pulls, but just like the numbers attached to them are just not the best. Slugma, fallen, dropping and falling. Lorantis, Ogerpon, Dipplin, MC's hype into an Arven's Mabostiff EX. Again, doing good on the pulls. Not on the price attached to them. Yeah, that is probably what's going to happen. I'll probably end up, watch me buy them and then get the pull. That has happened a few times. I've nearly bought the Charizard once or twice from 151, but I did not buy it. I'm very glad that I didn't. I actually ended up going back through one of my old packs and had found it. Misty Psyduck and a Blaziken. But yeah, I found it. I was going to give that pack to my daughter. Turns out that pack that I had already opened actually ended up having a 151 Charizard in it. I guess I just I overlooked that one. That was a fun day. That was a weird day. All right, let's see. Still looking for something awesome. Something over 10 bucks. That's what we're looking for. We're not going to stop till we pull something over 10 bucks. Toadstool, Swellow into an Articuno. The Hyper Rares, those are the second card from the last, right? Or are they one from the last? I can't remember. All right, you know what? I'm just going to go grab some more stuff, and we're just going to have a bunch over here sitting here. All right. So, Zapdos EX, Crown Zenith, Destined Rivals, Paldean Fates. The annoying thing is that we've probably got $100 worth of product here, and we're only looking for a $10 card. So let that one sink in. But we're going to start off small this time, because there's no reason for us to start off a little bit crazy here. Because if I was to open up that, oh goodness, that booster bundle down there, the Paldean Fates booster bundle, like, yeah, that could get a little out of hand real quick. Because once we open it, you got to go through the whole thing. And there's the code card for whomever wants it. Boom. We're at three-pack blisters. Let's smush this so it doesn't keep spilling all over the ground. All right. Boom. One more. Sick lineup. Yeah, it's... I mean, I as much as I love opening stuff, I really enjoy going to the store and, like, just waiting around and hanging out with the guys and the wives and just kind of, like, just chatting and really just being part of the group and whatnot. It's fun. And then you get to hear what some people's, like, goals are with all this, or just kind of like micro interviews and whatnot. I ended up getting my microphone so I could actually do, like, micro interviews with some of these people in the future. So looking forward to doing some more stuff like that as well. So either way, definitely just like being out and hanging out with the guys. Combuskin, Abomasnow, Misty's Gyarados. That would have been such a cool card to have in this set, would have been Gyarados. Like, a Misty's Gyarados would have been one of the... quite possibly, depending on how the artwork would have come out, that would have been amazing. I probably would have been after that card more so than just about any other card. Because the Misty's... was it Misty Psyduck and the Misty's Lapras are two of my favorite illustrations in the entire set. I mean, I just finally pulled that Misty's Psyduck not that long ago, and what an awesome card that was. Team Rocket's Persian. One pull from the 3-pack. The 3-pack blister. And it's a basic EX Persian. But at least it's something. Man, we're just building a stack over here. Let's see. Crown Zenith or Zapdos EX box. I'm going to hold off on the Paldean Fates until last. Crown Zenith has the most likely opportunity of pulling... But goodness, do I really want to open this? Because they're not printing these anymore. All right. We're going to do the Zapdos box. Yeah, love the hobby. Love meeting the people. And I'm really excited that some of the friends have also been... their relationships have been maturing a lot and hanging out with each other as well and going on road trips and going to card shows and stuff like that. Just stuff that I've been doing very rarely until I met, like, one of my buddies who in the chat is known as Bartolo Sancho. But yeah, he got me into... He dove me deeper into the deep end of that, which is Pokemon TCG. I was already into it, but he brought it out. He magnetized it a lot. Magnified it? Magnified it. Think that Paldean Fates will have a banger? Yeah, I hope so. But if it doesn't, I mean, I hope we don't even get to it today. I'm really hoping that we could just knock it out on any one of these 151 packs. Because this is, I mean, geez, man, look at all these pulls. But it's just, I need something over 10 bucks. I can't just have 10 pulls today and not have one of them be over 10 bucks. I mean, I also don't know how much some of these other cards are. Like this Galarian Slowking, I don't know how much that is. This Fantina, don't know how much. I assume the Radiant Steelix is probably also under. Norman, I'm sure, is under 10, and I believe Crustle's like $6, maybe, if even. For you and Eddie and Armando, some other goodies too. Ooh, I love Paldean Fates. It's got one of my favorite cards in it. The Bubble Mew is a really cool card. But that Gardevoir, which I pulled that Gardevoir, which was amazing. I love that card. It's one of my favorite cards. And there's just so much dimension to that card. There's like an emotional component to that card. But yeah, I'd love to pull that one a few more times. It's so freaking cool. And then I'll just keep whichever one is like the best quality. Paris, Voltorb, Krabby, Tentacruel, Hitmonlee, Wartortle, Charmander, Metapod into a Machamp regular holo. Oh, goodness. I hope this doesn't turn into what happened to Alan the other day. One of our other guys in the group on the last stream that we did last week, he opened up his Alakazam box that he got earlier that day, and he didn't get a single pull. Not even a basic EX, nothing. Just regular holos and regular reverse holos. That hurt to watch. At least his wife ended up he opened a Crown Zenith box right after that and got something pretty decent out of it. Basic Venusaur EX. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what he got out of that Crown Zenith box, or tin, but it was pretty cool. If anybody wants to, if you remember, refresh my memory. Tony, you might remember actually, because I already mentioned that Courtney, she pulled the that black and gold Pikachu, which was super freaking cool. Geodude, Jigglypuff, Staryu, Charmander, Cycling, Charmeleon. Oh my goodness. Freaking Mr. Mime. You know what? I probably should open the Paldean Fates over the Zapdos box just because they are still printing Paldean Fates, but they're not still printing, as far as I know, this Crown Zenith. I mean, we should check the market value on something like this before we actually open it. Or we could just be reckless. Because actually, no, we're gonna open up this. Darkrai wasn't, yes, it was Darkrai. That is correct. You are 100% correct that it was a Darkrai $30 card from his Crown Zenith 10. That is a very cool pull. All right. Crown Zenith, here we go. It's one of my favorite sets. Pulled the Mewtwo from this in my very first pack of Crown Zenith that I had opened. What a cool promo card this is. And my goodness, is it just so not awesomely placed in there. Like, why did they just put it in there like that? That just hurts my feelings to see it, like, just thrown in there like that. See, it just can't be perfect when it's in there like that. Code card. 4 packs of Crown Zenith. And a cute tin. Racked up quite the trash load over here. All right, Crown Zenith will be 4 from the back. For those of you that don't know, it's Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield is 4 from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will put the code card all the way up front. Boom. And it'll put whatever the potential pull at the very back. Emolga, Yungoos, and a regular non-holo Luxray. That's, I guess that counts as a pull. My goodness, is there so many print lines on this one? That's funny. You could totally see them right there. There's so many print lines. I guess that's a pull. I'm not really sure. I know that some people count that as a pull. Oh goodness, where am I putting that? Oh, over there. Perfect. Crown Zenith. Pack number 2. What is happening? This is so weird. Gosh, hoping for that. Well, we already got the Giratina. We pulled the Giratina, what, 2 months ago? I think that was a fun little video to make into a short. Trekking Shoes, Lunatone. But we are looking for the other 3 gold cards because I haven't pulled either or any of the other 3 gold cards yet. Whale or non-holo. What is happening from Crown Zenith right now? This is so weird. Crown Zenith let me down so far. Usually, I mean, I could get a double banger in any one of these. Crown Zenith can be like that. where it's like, oh yeah, you've got the you could have like 6 pulls in like 4 packs. Is that right? Yeah, 4 right there. I think the most pulls I've ever had from Crown Zenith in one concentrated dose was on, oh my gosh, another non-holo? Oh, this is weird. In a Crown Zenith Sea and Sky box, I ended up, oh, that one's actually proper. I got, I think, 16 pulls in 14 packs, and that was pretty freaking awesome. Like, really awesome. I was really stoked on that. And I believe one of the pulls that we got, because we were only getting those boxes for $40, but one of the pulls that I got in there was the Leafeon, and that's like a $40 card in itself. Radiant Eternus. What just happened? That was the biggest throwaway of Crown Zenith I've ever seen, ever. How many shoes does one Poke Counselor need? A couple more. I mostly just wear flip-flops. Oh my goodness. All right. We're gonna keep going. I said that we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We have to keep going. I'm not a liar. We have to get a card worth over $10, and I know an Eternatus is probably worth less than $1. I think it's worth like 89 cents. The Zapdos is definitely easily the most expensive card from that entire tin. And the annoying thing is, I've never once seen, sorry, one more time. I've never once seen a no-pull Crown Zenith product. Never once. So that was not only a first, but it hurt. But I guess, you know, that kind of makes sense a little bit. It had to happen sometime. But now we've got Paldean Fates, one of my all-time favorite sets from Scarlet Violet. 6 packs. Just praying that this is the last thing that I have to open. I do love it, but my goodness, am I not wanting to open up anything else for right now. It's just like, you gotta ease into it like a tepid bath. I guess you could just dive into that. Donphan, Nestball, Pachirisu, Dedenne, Xatu. That's everything. All right, Pachirisu. Let's see how much is Pachirisu worth. Please, for the love of God, let it be worth $10 or more. I think it's only like a $6 card. All right. You know, I forgot. It's not worth $10 because there's the $10 mark right there. Oh, I know you're not looking at it right now, but... All right, $4.63. It's a really cool baby shiny. Oh, man, they're just stacking up over here. Oh, Paldean Fates. Such a cool card. Or, sorry, such a cool set. Bubble Mew time? My goodness. I need that Bubble Mew. I really want that Bubble Mew so much. Alright. Let's get that code card knocked out so we can move on with this. Vroom. Easy day. Vroom up against the wall. Mastiff. Swoobat. Curlia. Squawkabilly EX. Rare Candy. Annihilate. Squawkabilly EX is going into the trade binder 100%. I think I've already got one of these Squawkabillies in the trade binder. There's a lot of cards going into the trade binder today. I'd say about 80% of the cards in here are going in there. Where's my stack? There it is. Such a weird day. My goodness. We could use a Bubble Mew, mostly because, like, I would have a hard time getting rid of that one. But, yeah. I really feel like it would be a smart thing to do is to sell that card, but should we hold on to it and sell it, or should we just sell it eventually? Or sorry, sell it immediately, sell it eventually. Great Tusk EX. Because I think that that's going to be a card that it's such a showcase card. Like, it's such a cool card that makes sense in every way to keep. Yeah, hold it. Just, man, we opened up so much stuff today. It just kind of like not selling it. I mean, if we sold it, it would like help out with all the stuff that we pulled today. It's gonna be one of the more expensive cards. Yeah, I completely agree with you. My goodness, that Charizard's really cool too. But I mean, we ain't pulled anything over $10 yet this whole time. Not one card over $10. So we're just waiting for that. Mousehold, Iono, Finizen, Baby Shiny, Pikachu, regular reverse, Ceruledge. Gosh, I'm getting hungry. I had a busy day. Finizen, how much is that worth? I don't think it's worth over $10. Please be over $10. Please be over 10. It's not. I don't even know where it's at. I just went from the halfway mark and just went up. Pretty much from the everything above $10 and up. This is becoming a weird stream. But, you know, at least there's like nothing bad. Besides, okay, illustration rare, Palmy, Executor. This is a $1 Palmy. I believe that's what it was, or 89 cents. Oh, shoot. Speaking of which, oh man, here in a couple days, I need to go through all of my trade binder and take all that stuff and add it, like put all the numbers in. All right, well, I gotta find something else to open. That was easy. It's one of the things that I talked about opening up earlier. Oh, knocked over the Gengar, though. There we go. You know, the funny thing about this is that if there was a God Pack in here, or a Demigod Pack, it would just... It would change the course of, like, the entire channel. Like, that's what's funny. One single pack can change the entire course of, like, all of my Pokemon life. Five packs of Prismatic. That is just such a weird thing about Pokemon. Well, this one's not a God Pack. Or else there'd be a... card staring me right in the face. Specifically, there'd be an Eevee reverse Master Ball staring me right in the face right off the bat. Dunsparce, Earthen Vessel, Lacey, Executor, Litleo, Dunsparce again, and a knocked out regular holo. Gosh, for those of you that don't know, Prismatic Evolutions and I have such a hard time like getting along. I cannot get along with Prismatic Evolutions. Oh my goodness, what did they seal this with? Okay, there we go. Hopefully I didn't bend any of the cards trying to get them out of there. Because, like, yeah, I bent the code card in the corner, which, you know, that doesn't mean anything. Furfrou, Riolu, Lopunny, Kieran, Executor, Crispin, Executor, regular regular Pokeball, and a Glaceon EX. Okay, that's interesting. Let's check and see how much that's worth, because I believe that's only a couple dollars, if even. Oh, and the Executor also counts as a pull. Boom. Okay. Let's go on over to the numbers here. All sets. back. Sorry, for those of you that aren't watching what's happening over here. I'm just going on to the other screen to check and see the price of this basic Glaceon EX card. Okay, well, it's definitely not over $10. Looks like the Flareon's the only one that's even close to that in the Evolution line. Oh my goodness, I'm going so far down here. All right, it's a $2 card. The Executor is probably worth nearly the same. Throwing it into the pull spot. All right. So many Executor today, yeah. And it's an Executon. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. This one is... Come on. There we go. Oh, trash can's getting full enough that I actually feel it, like, falling onto my leg there. Oh. Sorry. Sneasel. Hoot, hoot. Oh, and for those of you that don't know, we haven't pulled a single special illustration rare from Prismatic Evolutions. Not once at all. Not one special illustration rare from Prismatic Evolutions. The most painful set ever. I think I've got much better cards in Evolving Skies than I've ever got in this set. I know I don't have anything from Evolving Skies that's worth over $40, but I do know that the Master Ball Flareon card that I had before it got destroyed was worth over $40. I think it was about 40, 45, somewhere around there. Max Rod into a Vaporeon regular or reverse holo. Max Rod, what is that? $1 if even? A-spec cards, man. They no, not even $1. Either way, it's going into the stack for the trade binder. I mean, at this point, we're racking up more cards for the trade binder today than we've ever put in any stream. So, you know, it is what it is. Hoping for something pretty good. That's what's crazy, though. Again, you know, one pack of Prismatic Evolutions could change everything. Badoo, Archaludon, Pheasantipity, and this was not our set. We pulled nothing good from that Prismatic Evolutions. This is impressively bad, the pull rates today. All right, keep going. Man of my word. All right. Cynthia's Garchomp box and a Mewtwo EX box. Well, the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX box. So, hopefully, we don't have to open up the other. Because I mean, shoot, earlier today, we got a pull in every pack when we opened up the last Mewtwo EX box. So that was pretty awesome. Trash has got to go out tomorrow. I got the feeling, I mean, if they ever monitored the trash at this house, if they were ever like, wow, this guy goes through a lot of Pokemon cards. Yeah. yes, we do. All right, let's see here. Larvitar, Blipbug, Satotal, Purloin, Shaman, Abomasnow, Applin, Kangaskhan into a Gorbis. 2 Destined Rivals packs in this box. We're going to open up the other one now. Dive into the Paradox Fruits. What was the other one? Obsidian? Oh, Journey. Don't have anything left to open at this rate. Yeah, no, we'll still have plenty. There's a lot of stuff. It's not a brag, it's not a flex. There's plenty of stuff. Just really surprised right now. Really surprised with the amount of stuff that we're not getting today. Mastiff, Energy, Crustle. I'm gonna need some more. I'm gonna need some help with this. This is getting absurd. Absolutely absurd. Paradox Rift. There's only a few cards in the entire set that could be above $10. I think there's what, like 10, 15 cards in this set that are above that much. Boon Sweep, Phoebus, Apom, Galvantula, Tulip, Yamask. Okay, illustration rare. Finally, we got an illustration rare. But what is it? What is it? Plusle and a Thievul. You know what? What is this Plusle going for? It's from Paradox. Oh goodness, where is? There it is. Please, for the love of God, be over 10. Oh, thank goodness, it's a $20 card. Oh, thank goodness, because I was gonna open up a SPC from Prismatic Evolutions. If, like, I'm not kidding, that was gonna be the. I was gonna be like, oh, look what we got. You know, we got an SPC. But that also, I've been trying to keep that sealed for one of the other guys that I sell seal stuff to at card shows. Okay, last pack. Last pack magic. Oh my god, I'm so freaking happy that we finally got something. All right, Journey Together. Looking for something epic. Looking for something epic. Graveler, Golem, Bagon, Larvitar into an Ends Reshiram. You know, I really want a booster box of Team Rock, or sorry, of Journey Together. It's a really cool set. I'm on a lapse of Journey Together. Like, I need more Journey Together. But either way, my goodness, wow, did we miss anything today? In the words of Lizzo, it's about damn time. Dude, no kidding. Like, my goodness, how much did we open today? All right, so let's run through these really quick of all the pulls that we've got today. We're gonna discount the Varoom. You know what? We'll just move that one over here. I don't want touching the other cards and tainting them because we just can't have that. All right. I didn't even put that energy in a sleeve, mostly because I'm not quite sure if it's actually worth anything. All right, so we got the top card from the entire day. It's this Plusle. Yay. Super stoked that I was able to get that. I actually still have to sleeve that. Max Rod. We got the Executor. Pokemon Plays. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Is this your first time in the channel? What were the best pulls? The absolute best pull, because we were just going to keep going until we were going to get a card that was $10 or more. This Plusle, I pulled in the second to last pack, and it's a $20 card, so that was amazing. Because the next thing I was going to do was opening up the Cynthia's Garchomp EX box, and if there was nothing over 10 in that, how much did I open today? I probably opened up like 50 to 60 packs, roughly. Yeah, 50 to 60 packs is how much I opened today. But I mean, we got a ton of pulls, just nothing that was really worth that much. I got the Executor as well, the Glaceon, which I think that was a double banger. Then we got Paldean Fates, Finizian, got that Palmy, which isn't worth anything. Second time. Oh, perfect. I think you might have been here when I did my giveaway a while ago. There was no giveaway today, just so you know. Yeah. Pachirisu, that was a cute little card. I think it was a $4.50 card. Eternatus, which was the only pull from Crown Zenith 10. Blew me away. I cannot believe that happened. That was absolutely absurd that one Crown Zenith 10 of 4 packs gave me one single card that was this. That's unheard of. I've never seen that before. Radiant Steelix from Lost Origin. Got that in a double banger with this Fantina. And then we also got this Galarian Slowking V card. Don't know how much that's worth, but it's a cool looking card. Energy, didn't sleeve it. I don't really know. I mean, unless somebody's working on a master set of Crown Zenith, that's not really worth anything. This was the only pull from our 151 box that we opened up earlier. Mabostiff, got a bunch of EX cards from Destined Rivals, like that Persian. This Arboliva Full Art. The Zapdos was the promo card. That was the most expensive card that came out of the that Crown Zenith 10. Got another basic EX card from Destined Rivals. Got that illustration rare, which was a $9.89 card. Rapidash, that's when I started thinking I need to probably pull something that's over $10. It was just, yeah, normally Crown Zenith is the gift to all persons, like, but man, Crown Zenith was a slap in the face today. Never seen that before, never wished that on anybody, never seen that happen to anybody ever before either, but eventually it had to happen. So yeah, that Rapidash. Almost all these are going to go into the trade binder. That Regirock. Oh, goodness. Team Rocket's Petrol. I think that's a $7 card, but I'm not sure. Either way, we've already got it. Crobat. Melmetal. Basic EX. Got another full art. Sorry, I try to keep them a little bit separated for the trade binder. Norman. Clodsire. Rising Moon. Crustle. Oh, it's just such a long stream. How long was this? It was, goodness, tell me. Hour and 50 minutes? Oh, man. Well, either way. I mean, you know, as much fun as I usually... Oh, and the Varoom, but, you know, I try to not count that in because I'm still trying to figure out how... God, I want to destroy it so much and chuck it up against the wall. 60 packs for that is pretty good. Yeah, but I mean, I probably opened up about $300, $400 of sealed stuff. 1 to 2 booster boxes worth of pulls. Yep. Yeah, it's just, you know, it is what it is. I got a lot of cleaning to do because tomorrow I'm going to shoot probably 2 or 3 videos for the week. And that's going to be for Monday, Wednesday, or sorry, not Monday, Wednesday. It'll be for Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. It is probably going to be in the giveaway. More than likely it's going to be in the giveaway. I don't know. Anyway. I always have like some type of heartfelt message that I try to say at the end of all of these, but I'm just so out of energy from this. Okay. But yeah, thank you all very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I mean, I wouldn't be doing any of this if it wasn't for the fact that there's actually going to be people on the other side of the camera. I love doing this. As much as I love opening up cards, I love opening it with other people. Like I love opening up packs with other people, sharing any of the enthusiasm that I may have, or any of the disdain for some of the cards, or some of the types of artwork. And I mean, come on, guys, whoever made up that Varoom and Reveroom, just think about your life. Also, again, one more recap. The next giveaway will be at 151 subscribers. We're pretty close. I mean, we're less than 40% away from that. I think we're only 40 people away from that. Yeah. Oh, and thank you so much for stopping by for your first time. Feel free to like and subscribe and share with any of your friends. It's a ton of fun, and I like spreading like all of what we're doing here. And I do have a good time. I do like doing all this with all you guys. And again, the 151 giveaway at 151 subscribers will be that poster box for 151 that's given to me by one of the guys in the community. That Alakazam box that I just picked up at GameStop a week ago. And then that Zapdos box down there. All of those will be given away to one lucky person that meets all the criteria. And if you're curious what the criteria is, I will put it in the description of whenever we do actually move towards that goal. And also, watch any of the live streams. Feel free to tune in, ask the question. I probably answer it like 3 or 4 times. I know that I kind of go back and forth on how some of the criteria will work. You will have to be 18 and older. That's a fact. Like you have to be that. That's the number one thing. And then if you're outside the United States, or if you're too far away, I'm sorry, but like outside the continental United States, and I'm probably not going to send you, I'm probably not going to send any sealed product just because it's just so stupid expensive. There's some stipulations that are here and there, but we'll figure it out as the time goes on. And I'm not going to wrap it up right now just because it's at the end of the video, and we are at 1 hour and 56 minutes pretty much. And I'm getting pretty hungry, and I'm supposed to meet up with a buddy for sushi here in like 30 or 45 minutes. So I got to call him immediately. So, Logan, if you're watching, I'll see you soon, and dinner's on me tonight. Anyway, guys, thank you again. Have a great day. Be a good person. Rip packs. And just have it. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.